Hello, Americans. Don't be cowards. Wethersfield police and other police departments with the same house/S proven child abusers, leaders of kids. They have roles with the families that force that, and timed with the news. The networks have collusions with all natures of crime scenes and campuses, and the difference of their guilt with the roles there or next to it. Increasingly, people tied to a Riley family. The name Riley, a Miss Riley I had as an algebra teacher when I was a sophomore, have security guards, made confessions tied to a guy Dinnerville jumped over a fence and told me to follow him. And I had already recorded a year before that stuff they should not have hid from my parents. I recorded all kinds of methods that are relative to how and why we have black people's whites of eyes left out, even though nature itself communicates things with this. Nature itself shows us that it's generating totally different species bodies, each one made up of a whole bunch of individual bodies. All humanity voicings have been through systems abridged. So people go, I wouldn't kill anyone, I'm a good person. These guys have collusions with them, which force child abusers, leaders of kids years apart. And people that brought up murders and body dumping spots, all that's recorded. And you guys replacing it with wire crime acts and methods and digital crime acts and methods. Whiting forensics has increasingly with Connecticut's WFSB, the Connecticut's Channel 3 News, Channel 61 News, Channel 8 or whatever. They have WTNH, their sources, all along Route 175, through time increasingly planting predicate acts. They put faked and changed phone transcripts, faked and changed digital evidences, collusions next to campuses, fake ties to me with people named O'Neill, increasingly involved with proven child abusers, leaders of kids years apart. And increasingly, since I was a kid, people tied to whiting forensics involved with them, with other natures of organized crimes with their kids too. Then they put fake motives. They don't know me at all. These people named O'Neill. They have roles forcing sexual and medical offenders of kids and digital crimes, because that was all recorded on Facebook. New Britain Superior Court has a bunch of people with their Facebook page. Then I know that, and they start making a whole bunch of other Facebook pages, pretending passions and emotions and motivations, even the real ones too, though, relative, because before that, before the World Trade Center attack, Robert Luskin, a former standing chairperson on the Racketeering Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, the former F.B.I. director, and his co-defendants and their family members, they were increasingly collusion/S with the same ones I caught on and off each of the campuses I went to, with the names next to it too, like DeMaine is increasingly involved with people named Scalora. And there's a Phil Colello further inside, a Ray Colello, so that was their cousin, and they named a Scalora. And he got the same last name, so apparently they're cousins too. Wethersfield police confessed the name Scalora is involved with them with predicate acts in my street. And they're trying to play stupid to pretend they said other. Now you need to get them on. They're refusing to identify themselves every year since before the World Trade Center attack. I can't get one person onto paper. Before the World Trade Center attack, people with all sides of criminal and civil cases, all sides of depositions, including former director of the FBI, Robert Luskin, his co-defendants and their family members. They have roles with foreign and domestic military and courts and their family members and people on off the state judicial branch office and corrections offices involved with all kinds of natures and methods of organized crimes. Then pretending passions and emotions, trying to make people mad, jumping online, oh, take your meds. Get the heck off the fake conversations with me. And the databases too, in the background too. Where does this Leahy family live? Get them out on paper. And with the courts tied to them, multiple courts, personally and professionally, involved with the Leahy family, with men and women and little boys and girls with child sex offenders, faking passions and emotions. They have their daughter involved with predicate acts with them on Facebook, a Leahy family. Men and women that work with a triage in Hartford Hospital. A bunch of people there involved with the same house/S and with their patients running to hide lipoaggressions. People with fire departments tied to the ones named Smith and Colello next to me. And you guys brought this up, planting evidence on all sides of my house. And the police families are obligated to follow mandated law. I'll change and bake and hide what I say. Oh, but that's what the news said. News is playing together collusion. They're refusing to identify themselves legitimately into branch. I've been asking Judge Napolitano all the time. He keeps talking. They have Russians in Ukraine, collusion here with child abusers. And the news, you guys were World Trade Center predicate acts, a whole bunch of other countries with the same names